want to talk to you about hedonism, and the holy chicken, and the great egg above, and maybe the even greater chicken above that egg. Hedonism can solve all of life's big questions, like what came first, the chicken or the egg? Why did the chicken cross the road? Why are we here?
Why are we here?
Actually, we're here to kickstart our new game, the Hen Commandments. There it is. What a beauty. The Hen Commandments is a party game for 3 to 8 players. It takes about 45 minutes to play out. In it, players are disciples of a holy chicken that has been sent unto us to save and protect humankind through a series of commandments for a better and richer life. Unfortunately, these commandments are writ upon a series of encoded eggs and aren't immediately clear as to what they mean. And that's where you come in. As a devout disciple of hedonism, it's your job to translate these confused commandments. So, for example, the chicken might lay, before eating, touch the empty sheep with an insatiable itch. Now you have to work out not only what that means, but also convince all the other disciples that you're right and they're wrong. And that's the beauty of hedonism. It's whatever you want it to be. You do this 10 times, and at the end of 10 rounds, the best disciple gets given a copy of all the commandments. All the other players genuflect before them and make little carved wooden statues in their likeness and give them offerings and maybe carry urns of milk in their honour, and then they can go off and start their own sect of hedonism. The Hen Commandments, however, is a game with a twist, because while you're all individually arguing over the exact meaning of each separate commandment, together, collaboratively, throughout the game, you end up creating a whole new religion. And it can be quite profound. Although more often than not, it's just a bit silly, disturbing, obscure, and full of strange contradictions. But you know what they say, a religion without ambiguity is a lot like a trampoline without springs. All the fun and danger's been taken out. We must stress, however, that the Hen Commandments is not an anti-religion game. And in fact, if you're one of those misguided people who think that religion is evil and the source of all that's ill in the world, then quite frankly, you're wasting your time just watching this. I don't know how it works, as this is a pre-recorded video still. That said, we wouldn't advise playing this game with anyone whose view of religion involves exterminating all those who don't share their own particularly narrow take on reality. We are, of course, talking about Tony Blair. Don't play this game with Tony Blair. It's all the same. Makes sense. No, this game is more about what happens when you mix abuse of power with misguided interpretation. And the Hen Commandments rewards both those vices handsomely. But who are we to be making a chicken-based DIY religion-building game? Well, I'm Andrew Sheeran, the designer, and this is Tom Morgan-Jones, illustrator extraordinaire. And we're Terrible Games. We use traditional games to tackle the nastier and trickier things in life. For example, we did Crunch, the game for the bankers, about the failure of the capitalist economic system. But if you know us at all, it'll probably be for this game, War on Terror, the board game. A game so dangerous that it drew death threats, was banned from pretty much every toy fair in the world, and was even confiscated by the police and subsequently classified as a dangerous weapon because of the balaclava that comes in the box. Now, despite listing MI5 and GCHQ amongst our customers, we still languish in relative obscurity. What could we do, we thought, for our next game that would get us the fame and riches that we so desperately crave? So we turned to religion, because religion brings everyone together, right? So why should you back this project? Well, apart from the fact there aren't many games out there that allow you to create an entirely new religion in just 45 minutes, there are actually many legitimate reasons why you should fund this. First of all, it's all done, it's ready to go. We've been testing the Hen Commandments and developing it for about 2 years now, and across hundreds of playtest sessions we've had some great feedback. Thanks, Mum. Secondly, you really know what you're getting from us. We have previous, as it were. Our games are made to a very high standard, we're very proud of that, we put a lot of care into it. We have Carter Mundi here in the UK lined up to make this game. It's going to not just be a great game, but a really great looking game. But last but not least, we need you. You are the last piece in this esoteric puzzle. Without you, this simply can't be done. We're a small game publishing company, and we make deliberately niche products. So by funding this project, you not only give us the cash to do a print run of the Hen Commandments, you actually encourage us to do more weird games like this. It may or may not be a good thing. So please help us. We want to make something beautiful, something special, something that looks great, something that's full of amazing illustrations. And let me tell you, I've seen some of the artwork that this miracle worker can weave, and it is resplendent and magnificent. It's work that's truly fit for a holy being. Really, I'm astonished at the sort of things that this man can produce. So there's not much else left to say other than thank you very much for watching this video. We'll be passing the collection plate around in a bit, so please give generously. We've assembled a series of tasty rewards here to tempt you, and in return for your generosity, we can offer things like getting you illustrated into the game. Please check those out. Please also check out the videos of how to play the game and people possibly enjoying themselves while playing the Hen Commandments, so you don't have to take our word for it. It really is a lot of fun. So, thank you once again. Let's do this. Let's make something wonderful and special and holy, and egg be upon you, and let the richness of the holy chicken provide for you a bountiful breakfast. Thank you. Cheers. Perfect. Delicious.